Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Moore and I'm back again with another video. I know you keep asking, why does he wear the same hoodies or the same head cover? Because I like it. If you have a problem with that, that's tough. I just like it, it's comfortable, it's right there. I don't have to go through all these clothes. Bro, let me give you a tip that I learned from Ice from Morsey, right? If you just have the same outfits, it takes less thinking. Like, I don't like, people get up in the morning, they're like, oh, you know, I want to wear this hoodie, this shirt, this pants, bro. If you wear the same thing every single day, the only thing that's different is literally my shirt, my undershirt, that's it. Everything else, my hoodie, I wear the same 4 hoodies, the same 5 pants, the same socks, the same 5 socks. Like, I wear literally the same thing. The only thing that changes is my shirt. And I have like 20 of those, but that's besides the point. Y'all never see the shirt, you'll just see the hoodie. But I have the same consistent hoodie, why? Because it takes less time, less space, less mental thinking for me to, put my outfit on. Because most people, they get up, they're like, I don't know, we'll wear this, and then trying to match outfits, bro. If I just put this gray hoodie on, that's it. That's all I need. Put my black cap on, or I can put a do-rag on, that's it. Anyways, today's video is about this book right here, The Magic of Thinking Big. Like, I always talk about reading book and being, mentally fit. And one day I'm gonna make a list of all the books that I've read so far and my list for the future, so you guys can come along if you want to. But today, I just finished the book today. Now this book, I've been reading it for like a week. Yeah, a week. This book is amazing, bro. I love this book. But the last 3 chapters, chapter 10, 11, 12, but I'm mostly gonna focus on 11 because that's what applies to me today. And it applied to me yesterday as well. So I was thinking about how I lost this trade last week on Euro USD because I was so set on being right. Like, I looked at the market and I was like, hey, I'm right. I'm not wrong, I'm right. And then the market's like, no, F you, go sit down. So I was like, okay, cool. All right, market, you got it. I was wrong. So I took my L, came back today. I was so, man, I don't know why. I thought I was right. I entered the trade, market's like, boy, you're not right. And then I lost again. Now, today's loss felt different. It was good, but it was bad. Like, I was fine with losing it, but it also pissed me off because I don't know why I lost it. I don't know why I lost it. And I was mad for a while. I literally came back, watched a bunch of, I watched like 3 psychology videos from S&B Capital, bro. Trying to figure out, what am I doing wrong as a trader? What is my mindset? Why, technical is fine. My mindset, why was I losing? What was I doing wrong? But I read this chapter yesterday, chapter 11, because chapter 12 is what I read today and I finished the book. So chapter 11 was how to turn defeat into victory. I'm gonna put a screenshot up here of the first page right here. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys quotes because when I read, I highlight different quotes that stand out to me or things that I can use. So I'm just gonna go through every single quote and then give you guys my thought about why I highlighted the quote and how it can help me and help you too. All right, cool. The first one is, all it took was a persistent man who never thought he was defeated. You can't lose if you don't quit. Think about it. You can't lose if you don't quit. You also can't lose if you don't start. But we already started. We're already in this. So it don't matter. But you can't lose if you don't quit. Yes, it's rough sometimes. Yes, losing trade sucks, but sometimes I don't feel good, bro. Sometimes I don't even want to trade. I just relax. I'm always watching a podcast, bro. I'm not even on the charts. And it hurts me. It really does. But you gotta develop from it, man. You gotta grow from it. And you gotta keep staying consistent. I literally made a video about consistency, bro. Stay consistent. That's all you need. As long as you're consistent towards your purpose and discipline, you'll be fine. So yeah, it may not seem like you're getting there now, but over time, it compounds. It's like interest. The 8th wonder of the world, interest, bro. Anyways, next quote. Salvage something from every setback. Now, yes, losing sucks. And I made a video about how losing is a good thing. And you guys are like, why? Why is it a good thing? Losing, you're not really losing anything. On the opposite side, you're gaining so much because you're knowing what doesn't work. If you know what doesn't work, then you know what works. I don't know if y'all get it. Might be a little too fast for y'all. If you know what's wrong, then you know what's right. Let that sink in. I don't know how to explain it, but it's common sense. If you know what's wrong, then you know what's right. Like, it's simple. When a setback hits us personally, Our first impulse is often to become so emotionally upset that we fail to learn the lesson. And this is so important being a trader, because when you lose a trade, your emotions are in the market, bro. And you're trading with emotion, and you don't really see what the market's trying to tell you. Like, hey, market might be trying to tell you, hey, I want to go bullish. I don't want to go bearish anymore. But you don't see it. You're so convinced on being bearish that you don't see the market shifting, and then you're not able to catch and flip your position. So you got to learn to take a step back from your emotion and just focus, lock in. All right, cool. If you don't produce, you don't get where you want to go. How many times have I said this in videos? What you put in is what you get out. You need to put the time in. If you don't put the time in, you're not gonna get anything out. It's simple. I'm not even gonna explain that. It's pretty simple. All right, we can turn setbacks into victories. Find the lesson, apply it, then look back on defeat and smile. And that's what I've been doing. So I realized every time I took a trade, like let's say I was supposed to put 5 lots on the trade, right? Instead of putting 5 lots, which is something I did today, which actually helped me a lot, I felt better. But instead of putting 5 lots on the trade, I put 2 lots and then I put 3 lots. So if, let's say both of them were in profit and I was in profit like $2,000, I would close one out, take my profit, and then let the other one run. So instead of putting all my eggs in one basket, split them up differently, so when they're both up, I can take out this profit, take out this profit. And that's one thing I learned from last week. So, next quote. Defeat is only a state of mind and nothing more. You can't see defeat, bro. You only think about it. And what I say, thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, action leads to results. Control your thoughts, which control your feelings, which control your actions, which control the results. So defeat is only a state of mind. Yes, you lost the trade. Okay, cool, move on. Move on to the next trade. There's always a better trade. Oh, I just got this message from Experian. I'm gonna make a video talking about credit too. I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm making a video about credit. But defeat is only a state of mind, bro. All you gotta do is, okay, cool, I lost. Why did I lose? Oh, blah, blah, blah. My stop loss was too tight. Okay, cool. My entry wasn't good. I was being greedy. FOMO got to be. Okay, cool. How can I improve from that? Write that down and then develop from it, grow from it. I'm also talking mostly from a trader's perspective, but you can apply it with anything. Next quote. Many people become so accustomed to themselves that they fail to see ways for improvement. This is a big one for me because you're so caught up about who you are and being or doing things that got you where you are, and you're so content with yourself that when you're wrong about something or there's something off or something's not right, you don't want to change because you're so accustomed to yourself. And you don't want to look at yourself from the third person perspective. Like, I'm doing this because let's say I'm sitting down, right? I need to take myself out and looking at myself from outside myself. It's complicated, but y'all get what I'm saying. You know. You need to look at yourself from a third person view. Like, look at yourself as if you're looking at somebody else. If somebody else were looking at you, if you were looking at somebody else doing the same things you were doing, would you approve of it? Would you support it? That's what you gotta do to yourself. You're the only person who can keep yourself accountable. You can't control everything else. The only thing you can control is yourself. Next quote. Being self-critical is constructive. You're your biggest supporter. You're also your biggest hater. No one else is gonna help you except you. Plain and simple. You're the only person you got. That's it. That's pretty much simple. Be constructively self-critical. Don't run away from inadequacies. Be like the real professionals. They seek out their faults and weaknesses, then correct them. Find out what you're doing wrong, why you're not good at something, why you're bad at something. Find out your weaknesses, and then try to fix it or turn them into your strengths. Turn them into your strengths to help you so much. It's not you don't have any weaknesses. I mean, you always will have a weakness, but you gotta find it yourself. Do the deep work, dive into yourself. All right, cool. A failure is a man who has blundered but not able to cash in on the experience. Let me repeat that. A failure is a man who has blundered but not able to cash in on the experience. So he failed, you failed, you lost, it didn't work out in your way. And you didn't learn nothing from it. That's a failure. Because yeah, you got a little setback, but what did you learn from it? Did you develop from it? Did you grow from it? That's what matters really. But if you didn't learn anything from it, you just kept going on, your own way and doing your own thing, doing the same thing over and over again, you ain't learn nothing. You're a failure. And I'm sorry for being honest with that shit. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. All right, cool. This one is a good one because I made a video about consistency. Combine persistent with experimentation. Now, you need to be consistent and you need to be persistent towards your goal. You need to keep doing it. Like, just because you're having this little setback doesn't mean stop. You have to keep going. Now, it doesn't mean to keep going and doing the same thing over and over and being like doing the same dumb thing over and over. You have to keep doing the same thing over and over, but something different, something better, an improvement. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. That's insanity, bro. You need to be persistent in your work. Keep moving forward, but try new things to see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, how you can improve and debug. There you go. All right. It's believing there is a way that is important. It's believing there is a way that is important. It doesn't matter if you think you can do it or not. If you know, if you believe there's a way you can do it, then you'll do it. Everything starts with the thought, bro. Your thoughts lead to feelings, which lead to actions, which leads to results. Do not forget that. Okay, back off and start afresh. This is a big one because when you lose a trade in the market or something happens in life, in that moment, you're feeling so much emotion. And it's not positive. Maybe it's positive, I don't know. But it's most oftentimes negative. And then these negative emotions cause you to do stuff or do more stuff that just dig the hole deeper. Easy way to combat that is to just back off and start afresh. I was watching a video and he was talking about when you take a loss on a trade and you know, you're feeling that emotion like, dang, why did I do that? Why did I enter the trade? Did it go according to my plan? No. He said, back away from the computer, go take a 10-minute walk, refresh your mind. Think about what you just did. Why did you do it? Now, don't take any more trades because that's revenge trading and now you're gonna blow your whole account. But take a step back, examine your surroundings, examine yourself and figure out what went wrong, what went right. And then last but not least, I do not believe that any individual, whether he's running General Motors or the United States of America, can do the best job just by sitting at a desk and putting his face in a bunch of papers. That's Mr. Eisenhower, President Eisenhower. He was talking about how you need to take a break sometimes. You really do. Now, that doesn't mean take like a month break and then not come back or be consistent with the work. Nah. Take a break is like, take one day here, you know, just to take care of yourself, your mental, you know, hit the gym, have a spa day. I don't know if people do that. Have a spa day. I just be watching podcasts. I just be chilling. I don't really care. But you need to take some time off away from your work. You can't be too focused in it. You need space. And then once you're refreshed and you have a clear mind and clear vision, that's when you come back to it. And you'll see the big difference. You'll see the big difference. But yeah, that was the last one. So, best of this video, when you're faced with opposition, with a setback, with a loss, figure out what went wrong. Don't examine it too much, but try to understand what went wrong, what went right. Why did it happen? Learn from it. Take a step back from it, you know, go do something else, and then come back with a fresh mind to understand and level up from that position. Just grow and develop. That's all you can do. If you guys enjoyed this video, stay focused, stay consistent, stay disciplined, and remember, the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. You'll have a good one.